Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're jumping back onto the ladder with Frieza. Like I said in my previous video, we're going to sit on some more comfortable leaders. Leaders I've got a bit more experience with, a bit more time under my belt, and it's just ones that I will hopefully try to climb back on the ladder with. We went on a bit of a losing streak, and again I think it was mainly down to the matchmaking being fixed. Sorry, my dog is just pawing at me randomly. Hello. So I think the matchmaking being fixed is great because we're starting to get into the echelon of playing the top tier players, and again I think I was obviously climbing the ladder through playing a lot of lower ranked players, but I don't mind having to grind it as long as I'm actually playing. Like it now will mean something when I get there, which I'm kind of excited about, but unfortunately I'm in the process of moving house as well, so I have very, very limited time to sit and play Fusion World and record these games outside of, you know, like my normal hobbies, like actually going to locals and stuff like that. So it's not been ideal, but it is what it is. Probably around the middle of May, because this is going to be like a month-long move. So probably around the middle of May, we'll get back to a schedule where, you know, we're probably playing multiple games. I think once I actually move into the new house, I'm going to try a stream setup and actually try some streaming on Twitch. For some Fusion World games, so obviously you guys can look out for that. There will obviously be an announcement on the YouTube channel at some point, probably within the next month. I do need to get everything all set up. We need to make sure that the internet is stable and connected. Yeah, it's a long process, unfortunately, but I think there will also come a time in the next, probably towards the end of April, so in the next couple of weeks, where we're going to have to slow down on our recordings. We're probably not going to be able to put out a video every day, which is something again just to keep an eye out for. Every time I play Frieza I get mirror matches, and I hate playing mirror matches, honestly. We're going to keep that. We have this and we have a Zarbon. And a Sorby actually. Oh, come on. This is the bit of like Fusion modes that I still want them to fix. I don't understand this part where it's like the time that they seem to get is like, you know, we get like a minute and they get like as long as they want essentially to decide whether they keep their hand. There's probably a connection issue here. Like that took forever. Like I don't understand that. Because we're in the mirror match, we're keeping these. These are one of the best cards for the yellow mirror. We can just lock down their cards in rest mode. Oh god, okay, so we have two, but I only run two and we need them both. So I think we're just going to charge a Barter just now. We're going to go Sorby first. I don't really see the need to play the Zarbon just now, and I don't want to bottom deck anything I don't want to yet. So we have a Ginyu. Okay, let's swing here. Now we can just pass. Just played Naze, which we don't mind because we're going to set it in rest mode. Okay, this cooler is going to be snapped for our turn 3 play. I think we're just going to charge this, honestly. I'd rather keep the Sorby. And potentially the Zarbon as well, just in case we need to dig for our 5 drops. So we'll just charge that. The unfortunate part is we're going to have to attack his leader here no matter what. Rest this. We'll just leave that at 20. We'll swing lead into Naze and we'll put a 5k on it. He's likely just going to combo out, but it's fine. We at least take a card from him. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, okay. I love seeing double cooler in this match because we can do it turn 3 and turn 4. We just have to be careful though, just because of our awaken. So we're gonna. It might not be a guarantee that we do it this turn. It just depends on how aggressive into our leader he is, which I'd be very surprised to see him be any form of aggressive here. We're gonna let that Frieza die, honestly. I don't see the point in defending it. He is giving us a 5k though, so I feel like it's somewhat worth. No, because if it dies, he has to attack with his leader, right? So that's fine, and then hopefully he attacks with his other card as well. I doubt he will, but if he does, it means that this is a ridiculous play this turn. So we need him to attack with both. So we're going to see if he does what the typical Frieza player does, and that is just swing for the fences once he's awakened, because he knows that they restand. And if he does, that's perfect. I don't mind it at all. Okay, so he didn't, and he didn't actually swing with his lead either. I think we can just charge the Zarbon at this point, honestly. We could get you into Barter here. He's 8 in hand, we have 9, going to go to 10 on the lead swing. We do have to give him a 5k though if we want to drag something out of him, which will just be this. Which I would love to see. I would love to attack him with this and just watch him block. We'll see what we draw. Okay, so it's a nades, which not great, but not the worst. We'll just get rid of that card. So we could nades into a Sorby here, maybe. We'll see what the life is. So it's a Zarbon. And then we're going to pass, because it forces him to play the 1-drop Frieza to essentially avoid attacking our leader. It sucks because we hit the perfect curve for the turn 3 and turn 4, but one of these might end up being a charge target next turn now, because we do run 3 of them. I don't want to start seeing my hand fill up with 0Ks between these and the 5-drop. And there's his. So this is dead for sure. So it's actually good for us going into 5 because we can cooler and then we can supernova and just lock that down. So we're going to have to rest it so we won't be able to clear any of these blockers, but it's fine. And Supernova locks us down for 2 turns, right? So it means that we don't have to deal with it for a couple of turns. Yeah, we'll just throw the Sorby out. It's why I honestly, I know it's like, for cards in hand wise, you do always kinda want to go second, but going first with Frieza is amazing because forcing your opponent to attack your leader is just, it's such a win. Give him another 5. Why not? So he's only going to be able to untap 2. We're going to be able to attack into the one he doesn't untap with the cooler, and then we can rest. Oh god, okay, we're going to have to charge 1. We're going to rest this on the attack, and then we're going to lock it with Supernova. And then yeah, we're gonna Supernova on the leader swing rather than on this swing. We'll see if he blocks. He won't. It's the same thing, but we'll leave it there. We'll see if he combos out. Yeah, thought he might. But honestly, that's fine. I don't mind that. Which means that we're going to attack into this with this one now, instead of attacking his life. Maybe? Maybe we still attack his life? No, I'd rather have the board clear. So we are spending the energy marker, but honestly it doesn't matter. And then we're just going to lock down this cooler. And we'll leave it at 40. So he burnt a super combo there and got nothing. And we'll just pass and then we'll untap ours. So he could go back into... He could either go 4-drop Frieza. I doubt he'd go 5-drop Frieza this turn. I'd be surprised if he did. But I'd imagine potentially the 4-drop Frieza. He could go another cooler, honestly. I'm tempted to block his first swing, but I don't want to give him just a free... We don't have super combos, and we don't have a lot of great defenses for this. We have a lot of 10Ks, but that's about it. Try and sort this hand just a little bit. Yeah, unfortunately no super combos, which kind of sucks. Okay, so he's just resting it. So he's probably going to dedicate his entire turn into killing this card, I'm pretty sure. But it's fine by us, because apart from this first attack here, everything is going to be a card from hand. Okay, so he's attacking leader. Surprised by that. Three open energy, so he could go into this as well. Yeah, I'm happy to take 1, I think. We might end up taking 2 as well, just because he has 15k combo power on board, but we'll see. I don't think I'm actually going to play Raccoon at any point. No, so we don't have a Frieza on board already, and we don't have a Ginyu. I can't really just assume we're going to see the Ginyu. We do run 4, so it is a high chance, honestly, but yeah, we'll just give him the 5. Still has 3 energy, that's what I'm worried about. Okay. I honestly think we just do another cooler here. We can just clear his board just through attrition. So we can actually just swing at his board and then kill anything essentially we want to kill. We also have another supernova to keep that cooler locked. Okay, well, speaking of. We are going to take this. We don't have a super combo, unfortunately. Oh, the 5-drop might not be bad, actually, because we can use that to lock cooler as well. Although I think establishing another cooler is probably just the better play here. Yeah, I think we're just going to charge this one. The problem is he's got free combo power, so whatever we attack, he just has value to not use his hand. We could just supernova on this attack. I don't want to give him cards in hand, so we're not, at no point during this turn are we going to attack his lead. I think we can just do this and supernova, lock that cooler again. And then we go 40, which means that these don't help him. So we'll just leave that at 40. That is 3 or less, isn't it? Yeah, 3 or less. Okay, so we don't care about that card. I think I would rather just get rid of his blockers, honestly. We're going to attack into the cooler and see if he just defends it. So we'll just rest and kill the blocker. Yeah, so we got rid of that for free because this card's just going to stay in locked position. Like, you know, next turn we'll put in the 5-drop as well. We'll just keep it down. Oh, I don't know why I'm selecting that one. Can't untap it. Just went full autopilot mode there. So if he 5-drops this turn, he also has enough energy behind him for a supernova, so that would be 55, let's say 65, 75, 85k, right? 95 at most. We only have 90. We do have a blocker though. But honestly, I'm tempted, if he swings with his lead now, I'm tempted to block and just pop this. Okay, so he does that. I think I still block this, honestly. It would suck if he locks down both of these coolers. But realistically, I think I actually have to block this. We'll just kill that combo. I'm not having him have 3 combo power on board. If he wants to combo here, go ahead. Yep. With us being on 1 life, we're playing a very dangerous game. Just give him a butter. Or sorry, if we went to 1 life, we would be playing a dangerous game. So there's the 5-drop, so he's probably going to attack into 1 lock the other. No, he's attacking lead. Oh, this is perfect. I say that actually. We could probably survive this one. The next one won't be ideal. And we're going to have to rest it to keep it locked. That's the problem we're going to have. And I would rather clear this off the cooler. Okay. It sucks because I really want them both, because we're not going to kill them this turn, so I really, really do want them both, but it's no combo power. I'm not giving up a 10k. I honestly think, right, the best play here is just to keep that board locked down or killed. So I want to swing cooler into here. Problem is, if he out combos it, the cooler's a big threat next turn. I think maybe we just add a 10k on the leader swing if we go for it. Just try and deplete that hand as much as we can. Of course we see Ginyu. This is a rough one. I think he's going to win next turn. I don't think we can... I don't see a way that we can kill him here. And I don't think we can clear this board effectively. We need him to essentially leave this to die. The only problem is that when we attack, we're going to be giving him life, which isn't great either. Because we don't have the combo power to deal with another one of these. The thing is, right, I'm thinking this purely as a perspective. So if we attack here for 30, we kill this, let's say, then whatever happens here happens. It still sucks because I still think it's not going to be a great decision either way, but if I play this and rest this, and then we attack here, kill this, and then combo up to 40, his entire board is essentially neutralized, but we're kind of snookered at that point though, because we don't have combo power to deal with another 5-drop. So if he plays a 5-drop, we just lose. And a lot of lists nowadays are running 4. Do you know what? I think this is what we do. We do this, we're going to keep it inactive, he's going to have to do something to rest it, but we're not going to combo on it. So we're just going to leave it at 30, right? There is method here. It's not great method, but it's still something. But if we draw a card out of him, when we lock this down, we're just going to swing the 35 into it. And I don't want to combo this 10. This would guarantee its kill, but honestly, I need this for the defensive step. We need this defensively, although I suppose if he survives, yeah. That was really dumb actually, now that I think about it, because when he attacks he's just going to rest and pop this. Our only hope here is that he can't rest the blocker, and that we can just survive on 1 life. We need to just take a damage somewhere. think we have to take. Honestly, we have to take it. Oh, it's a good one though. It's at least a good one. He has one card in hand, right? Whatever that card in hand is, I'm not that worried about. The only thing I'd be worried about is if he can rest this. But I think we just give him a Ginyu. We do have 2 Friezas, so Ginyu would have been ideal for the next turn, honestly. But we need those Friezas on board to enable it, so it's fine. But we've got a lot of tall attackers coming at him now. We can maybe still pull this off. That super combo, I think, more or less just saved the game. But based on what he's playing now, he didn't really have anything behind him. Fuck me! Oh god, these coolers are literally just the bane of my existence right now. The problem we have is that we're going to attack with one cooler, he's just going to rest the 5-drop. Did he just surrender? What? Why would you surrender that? Why on earth would you surrender that? Like, at the end of your turn, you're gonna I suppose we locked... No, we didn't lock them. So, he would have had 2 coolers. We attack with our cooler to rest one of his. He blocks with the other one to rest our 5-drop. He's on 4 life. Why would you surrender that? You're on 4 life, you don't know what life you're gonna take. That could be the dumbest surrender I've ever seen. I just don't know. I hope for his sake that, or I say for his sake, I hope it's not, but at the same time, the only way that makes any form of sense is he miscalculated that massively, or he disconnected, and it just gave us the win. But that second cooler literally would have won him the game, I think, because we couldn't kill it. The best thing we could hope for is just to clear board and again, but we're on 1 life, so it's eventually he's going to win that attrition war. I don't understand. Oh, okay, right. Anyway, we'll go over the deck just to show you the changes I have made to the deck. Yeah, we've cut and changed quite a lot of this package. I have said in previous videos that I'm not a fan of the Zarbon. The Zarbon is like the Gohan, where it's almost inevitable in the sense that you need it. I just hate top 5 searchers in this game. Top 5 searchers just cost me matches on repeat. Every time I play it, I just see myself bottom decking multiple boss monsters or super combos or anything along those lines, and I hate them. Like in Masters, with it being shuffled back into the deck, you know, there's an opportunity you'll see them again later down the line, but in the way that Fusion World is just now, you are not getting back to being at like 5 cards in deck. Like, you're just not. You're going to lose or win the game long before that even comes a reality. So yeah, but he's in the deck because he is a great turn 1 if you don't have this. He's also great for if you're in your turn 3s and 4s, for example, you don't have the best plays and you just need to start digging for your 5-drops or something like that. It's definitely there, and I will say this, in the next set, this card becomes MVP of the entirety of Fusion Worlds, because the secret rare is a Frieza. There's the Frieza which, when it switched to active mode by a skill, which is your leader, it locks something 4 or less. So this card now has so many good targets, it's just genuinely going to be one of the best cards in yellow. This Zarbon is absolutely going to be nutty in set 2. For this set though, I'm not a big believer in it. I think you can play the deck with or without it. It does up your consistency when you see it. What I would argue is that it ups your consistency of seeing things you want to see, but it also ups the consistency of which you're going to end up bottom decking things you don't want to bottom deck, which kind of sucks. But for Sorbet, obvious. 4 of these. This card is absolutely nuts as well. We run 4 Ginyus just for the obvious reasons. 2 Nays. We changed and we put in Butters here just because we run Raccoons. So the Butter gives us an option that if we don't have a Ginyu, we can at least still get value out of the Raccoon. And it doesn't require us to have multiple Frieza clan or Frieza army on board for the Raccoon effect. So, you know, it gives us a double bot or 2 20k attackers there. It can be great for aggression into green. For Zarbon, I still prefer this over Naze personally. Just, yeah, I know it's a 5k combo, but the take a life is optional on Zarbon, whereas it's not on Naze. You have to take the life. And then 4 of the Self-Awakened Frieza is absolutely nutty card. 3 Raccoons, 2 of the 3 cost 25k's. This is purely here for Broly. Honestly, there's not really much else it's in there for. We run 3 Coolers. I actually had a list where I had this at 4. Mainly because getting to that turn 3, turn 4, if you can establish 2 Coolers turn 3 and turn 4, the game is almost over. Like, your opponent can't do anything. You're just going to lock them out of existence while you defend them. There's only one leader, I would argue, in the game that will consistently kill that kind of setup, and it would be Beerus, just through its negs. But the rest of it requires massive investment, and you know, if your opponent's investing in their energy and clearing these cards, they're obviously not spending it attacking you, so it's obviously a benefit in that sense as well. It's just, I don't like doing this until we're awakened, because we need to be able to restand these defensively as well. So that's why we didn't do it in the last game. And then we run 2 of the 40k Friezas. It's just a 40k beat stick. You know, why wouldn't you have it? It's absolutely insane card. 3 of the 5 drops. Like I said, I've seen a lot of lists running this at 4. Because I run 3 coolers, I don't think I would run this at 4. If I ran this at 4, I would have to cut a cooler to feel comfortable about it. Just because I think 3 and 3 is fine. Like 6 0ks is okay. We run a lot of inherent 5ks in this deck. So, you know, it's, for me, it's just a personal thing. I just prefer it that way. And then 4 super combos and 2 supernovas. Supernovas are great in the mirror match, like I showed you there. So it was a good thing we didn't charge them, because we just locked that cooler out of existence. But yeah, so that's the list. I'm still absolutely dumbfounded at what just happened there. I don't know why he surrendered. If it was a surrender, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe you guys could tell me in the comments. I'm just taking a look at his list. So yeah, he does run 4. So my logic was right in thinking that if he had a 4th, we were kind of snookered. So he's gone for the 7 here. His build's very, very similar to mine, although he runs 4 Nays and 4 Ginyu. Doesn't run any Butters. What else do I run that he's not running? No, I think that's pretty much it. Not really too much different. But yeah, my logic in that game was spot on. I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, it was a close game. I think, honestly, I'm not sure if he could have won in that last turn, but we definitely couldn't have killed him. Meaning that whatever damage he takes that turn, he just, you know, he just uses those cards and beats us. You know, we're on 1 life, so I do not understand it. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. And yeah, we're on an upward climb again, so we're going to keep these videos coming as quickly as we can. Probably trying to keep them at 1 a day for now. But like I said, at some point I will be doing my move, and the videos will likely decrease in consistency. We'll maybe do 1 every 2 or 3 days just to try and keep some content coming every week. But there's no guarantee that I can put that amount of time into the game anymore. But I say anymore, at least just for the next few weeks. But sorry, excuse me. But guys, really appreciate all the love recently. Thank you very much to everybody who's been, you know, watching the channel, who's been subscribing. Guys, everybody that's been commenting, you've all been very lovely, very, very nice things to say. Some good feedback as well around, you know, uploading videos against lower ranked players, which, as you can see, we are now constantly getting plat or above. Even low masters and above, I think, actually is the bracket I'm getting. So the matchmaking is definitely making these videos a lot more entertaining. So guys, stick around for a lot more Fusion World content, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.